Hey everybody, it's Mace1370. We are here for a RTA Legend climb. Before we get into it though, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Also, please see the video description below for a link to my Discord. Alrighty, so as I've explained before, the way these climb videos work, I play 5 games in a row, whether we win or lose, and we just see how it goes. So I've tried out a new pair of pre-bans here, Landy and Bellion. I just have really not enjoyed playing against or with Landy. She feels extremely RNG. Like, other people have said it in a way that makes sense, at least to me. She can win you games you should have lost and lose you games you should have won. So it's, the range of potential outcomes for her is just not fun, in my opinion. So we have first pick here, and we can take Stenny because we have the good old Bellion pre-ban. Lua is pre-banned, and the opponent is taking Conquer Lilius, so we're going to take Zio. And I think we can just take Ahmed here. I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but Zio is making a huge comeback in the meta right now. I mean, he never really left, but I would say his prevalence has gone up, probably because a lot of people figured out drafting him with ML Rowana on really high effectiveness can be a very crippling combination against a lot of teams. So you really have to kind of keep Zio in the back of your head with a follow-up ML Rowana when you're drafting these days, because people are trying to pull that out left, right, front, and center. So yeah, the opponent took Conqueror, but now they're slowing down with both LRK and Karina. We're going to see who their last pick is here. Ahmed is a really powerful hero to take with Stenny into Conquer Lilius. We have Zio, so we're able to contest turn 1 with him, and we can take a speed imprint with Ahmed and pretty assuredly outspeed most Conquer Liliuses, so we can get turn 1 against her. And if you can get turn 1 against Conquer, she's she doesn't really do anything, right? If you can take the first turn. So he's taking Karina and Politis here. We'll take our Sid. The Sid should be able to deal a lot of damage to Karina. And I think we take Ran last here. Ran is nice because it gives us a layer of immunity against the Politis, and also can soul burn and defense break his whole team. He doesn't have any cleanse, so I think Ran is a really threatening last pick here. So I think the plan here is we can take Ran, we can ban last. I would assume he bans Ran, and then we can push back. We'll have to look at the CR bar, but push back either Conquer or Karina, and then soul burn Sid to blow up Karina with the Ahmed buffs. And that's if he bans Ran. Between the immunity from Ran and the speed of the team, I don't think we need to worry about Politis here. Okay, he's taking Ahmed. I think we just ban that out. Ahmed is pretty obnoxious. All the dodges and the counterattacks and stuff, and if she's Moonlight Dreamblade, that could just potentially kill the Sid straight out, which would be bad. So yeah, I think we were planning to ban last anyways, so makes sense to ban the Ahmed there. If you hear the clitter clatter, that is my dog Crypto walking by. Alright, so let's see who he bans. Okay, he gets rid of Sid, which is, I think, okay. I think what's so crazy about this Ahmed composition is Ahmed gives so much CR, manipulation, skill nulls, etc. You can kind of run like pseudo 1 DPS cleave teams. It's really weird, but it's a lot of fun. And, despite having like a single, dedicated DPS unit, like Ran's an opener and he has some DPS, you're still just able to like run people over. It's kind of impressive.
I'll show you what the true vessel is.
Okay, so I think we need to yeah, the Sea Lilius is up there, so I think we want to silence her because we're not going to get that much of a boost. Oh, I think I misclicked on Karina here, but I timed out. Yeah, I think we wanted to go into Conquer. And it does, so it's, yeah, that's what we wanted. I don't know if that's what we intended, but that's what we wanted. So now Ran gets to go. We didn't push Conquer back, which is unlucky, but she's silenced, which is, I think, the most important thing. So we can skill 2 here with Ran. We definitely want immunity and the attack buff, and we're going to proc Politis either way here, right? With the Ahmed, passive, non-attack skill, or the Ran non-attack skill. And now we'll just soul burn here. Hopefully we land a defense break on Karina. And if we do, that should be GG. Okay, nice. We got that defense break. We got all the defense breaks and all the stigmas. Alright, we'll just boost up here. Conqueror is silenced, so we don't have to worry about her. I don't think the Spectre's gonna cut, but she has immunity and skill null. She'll probably cut the Politis. I don't know about the Conqueror. Let's see. Okay, yeah, she doesn't cut Conqueror, but Conqueror's silenced, so not a biggie.
The time has come. Don't come near me.
And I think here we can't... I don't want to soul burn and kill something before we go into Karina with the skill 3 because that'll proc Karina and give her defense buff, and then she probably doesn't die. So I think we just have to
Is that all you've got?
S3 into the Karina here.
At least try to make it fun.
Yep, back she goes.
You do not understand. It's time for the finale.
And we wanted to keep immunity anyways because Politis is going to follow up here, right? Alright, and now we'll go and I think we just tunnel into Last Rider Crow because he's the only other one that can reach Stenny. Yeah, that's game. Okay, here we go for game 2. We are second pick this time. The opponent pre-banned Spectre, Tenebria, and Conqueror. Doesn't seem cool.
It looks like somebody forgot their place.
Alright, they're taking the Lua. So I'm still learning how to draft into Lua because she was, you know, pre-banned by me for so long. She's obviously very annoying to fight against. I feel at a disadvantage when I'm second pick and they get Lua. I just feel like they have a lot more flexibility than I do. I also feel like I never ever want to play slow against her. So I think we just take Zio here. Who else do we take? I guess we could just take Zio Ahmed. That's an option. Could take like Zio Ran and just try to be very aggressive. Is there any merit to taking like Aiden or something, like Zio Aiden, and then taking the speed threats later? Maybe. But it's hard to deal with like Briar Witch Assyria in that case because, you know, we don't have any like AoE at that point. And the enemy has Lua, so we need to have some way to like bridge above Lua and, you know, deal with the Briar. So I guess we'll just try Zio Ahmed here.
It's fighting time.
Okay, he takes Karina and Eden.
I counter.
Okay, so slowing down with a lot of bulk. So I'm considering we could go Peyra. The problem here, if we go ML Rowana, I feel like we lack a lot of damage. We could take Sid. Our Zio's kind of useless though if we don't take something he can bridge into. But I think those are the options. I think it's either ML Rowana or Green Sid. I mean, like, on paper here, Peyra Rowana feels strong. I'm just, like, worried about the last picks. I guess I go Sid here. I'm not sure what's correct, honestly. He doesn't have any cleanse, so maybe it is Rowana, and then we can go a debuffer last. I still feel like we're weak to Aiden is the problem. Maybe we should have taken Aiden after all. This Aiden unit, so annoying. Another unit that I don't want to play with or against. Okay, we'll just take last piece Karen. So we have an Aiden answer. I assume he bans it. So we could just YOLO here and ban Eaton. We have Ahmed to cleanse, so maybe we don't care about Ed. You know, honestly, I think maybe Aiden is the ban. Yeah, I think I misbanned this one. I think I should have banned Aiden. Okay, he bans LPK. Okay, well, Karina's super dead. We don't have to worry about her. We can kill Ed. Yeah, it's just this Aiden unit we have to worry about. Alright, let's look at the speed tuning and see what we have to do. Okay, so we're way faster because we have that Sid imprint, so we don't have to worry about the Lua so much. Our only target to go into here is Karina with Zio. You know, we don't want to proc either Ed or Aiden.
Must suffer consequences.
Okay, we get the pushback into silence. That's nice. So I just rip it here, which obviously was super greedy. So my thought is that I wanted to reveal the Lua so I could kill her, but if I hit Aiden there, like I was just dead because he would have countered and killed Sid. So this was really dumb. I shouldn't have hit skill 2. Learning to play against Lua and learning to play with Ahmed, right? So we can do this and, you know, cleanse off our Sid. Karina's pushback and silenced and buff blocked. She's not restricted, so she'll get a push up if we kill something else. But I think it's better if we just finish off like Ed and Lua here. Do I need to burn? Also, I have like no concept of what my Sid damage is in terms of his kill range and potential and stuff. It's another unit I'm not used to playing with. Okay, well, that was like way overkill with the soul burn. And we go into Lua here. Yeah, I mean, I guess with attack buff and crit damage buff, probably don't need to burn. But we also don't have a ton of other things to use our souls on, so I think better safe than sorry there. Okay, he attacks Zio, so I think, I mean, now we're sitting kind of pretty here. We can stun Karina, so she's not doing anything. And so now it's just going to come down to Aiden. Aiden can kill Zio here. That's okay. Alright, Karina is down. We can activate Aiden with our S1 here, and then we have Skill Null, and that will prevent Sid from dying. We can potentially get a cheeky stun. No, unlucky. Okay, another miss.
Is it my turn?
Okay, we have Soulburn skill 3, so let's go for it. Okay, there's lag here, right? That means we kill. Ooh, kill through miss. Spicy.
Everything falls to the wayside in the face of ruthless power.
Here we go for game 3. We are playing against one of the Japan server players. I've seen this guild a lot that's like blank map guild. We get first pick. Lua is up, so we'll take Lua. And the opponent does not take Spectre Tenebria, so that's interesting. Although I have to say I've noticed like most of the Japan server players have like really wacko text going on. So we can definitely just take Spectre here, and we'll have Lua Spectre. I mean, this combination is so powerful. I feel like you really should not let, you know, your opponent get away with this. Do we have to worry about them taking Zio? Maybe it's like greedy not to take Zio here. It looks like they're playing slow though. And I feel like Zio's not great into Lua Steny. So maybe we can just take Ahmed instead. Although I guess Zio is good into Ahmed. But he can't take a... At this point he only has 3 picks, so he can't guarantee a bridge with Zio. If he takes Zio in 2 bridges, we ban the Zio. If he takes Zio in 1 bridge, we can ban Zio or the bridge. So I feel like if he picks Zio, it'll be like an ACID capacity here at the end. He's taking Senya. If I had to guess, I would guess that this Yolha is on protection set, and many of these characters have immunity. That would be my guess. That feels like a very Japan server thing to do. Interesting. Lulucar along with Senya. So taking some green units against my blue units, but my blue units don't really do damage, they're supports. So I think we can take Sid again. And I think Solitary is actually pretty good here. So we can take her. Solitary prevents the proc from Lulucar. And there's only one cleanse on the team with Maid Chloe. So if we can finish off Maid Chloe, then Senya can just get completely controlled, right, by the Solitaria. I guess there's technically 2 cleanses, right, with Lulu, but we get additional value by preventing the passive. Trying to take Sid, Yep, we take Sid. It feels like in this comp, when in doubt, you just take Sid. He does so much damage. It's pretty silly.
I'm at the scene.
Okay, Landy. I don't care about Landy. I think our team is going to be so fast that we're just going to kill him. We also have 2 ways to reveal Landy. We have Lua can skill 3 and get rid of stealth if Landy is Guiding Light, and we also have Solitarius skill 1, right? Can pop Landy out of stealth. Debating about banning Senya. I think Yolha's actually the ban. Let's just ban Mitt, and then the kill priority will definitely be Maid Chloe first. Okay, he bans Solitaria. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this Yolha was on protection set, and he was just assuming I would not be able to reset him. But yeah, there's just, I have no reason to ban anything else here. So I think Yolha was definitely the ban. Everything else was covered. Now maybe if this Landy's like 290 or 300 or something, that'd be scary. But even then, I think we just push ahead with Ahmed and stuff. And I don't think we sleep here. We'll just burn, because these types of players often run pretty high ER on stuff. So we just want to make sure we get that skill reset so that Lulucar doesn't get to skill 3. You know, we don't have to worry about defense buff or anything like that. We'll use Ahmed buttons here, get skill nulls, boost everybody up. And I think we give the skill 3 to Sid. Because we're going to kill Maid here. We want Sid to kill this Maid. Yeah, I think it's Sid.
From the cracks of despair, the buds of hope sprout forth.
And my opponent?
Though I guess actually if we give it to Stenny, she could probably skill 3 kill the Maid.
Excuse me. Cut and slice.
Alright, Sid gets it.
Shall I attack?
And now we go into Landy.
Like the wind.
You aren't even fit to kiss my feet.
And now that Landy's done, we can
Into my eyes.
try and stun Senya here.
Say my name.
So see what's so OP about this team? We all have speed buff.
May the grace
I guess this gives Senya speed buff, doesn't it? But Senya's reset a turn, so that doesn't matter.
everyone.
But look at this, like, we're just like running laps. It's crazy. No defense break. We can go into Senya with Sid. We crit, so she dies.
We must
But we had Spectre follow-up also, right? So that's game.
finally. Our silly fighting is over.
Okay, here's game 4. We are against Omzama. I think I played this guy before, and I know he cleaves. He's also pre-banning Karina Landy, right? So he wants to be aggressive.
True vessel is
Okay, well, he's taking Zeo first. And so this position feels like a pickle for me because, you know, you don't want to give him Lua and Stenny and stuff. So I feel like you have to take them. But then you know he's going to go fast, right? He's going to try and cleave you. And Lua plus Stenny, that doesn't really do a ton against Cleave, because they'll potentially imprint and, you know, go faster and such. So I feel like your only really option here is to Zeo Trap, because you know Zeo's taking the first turn. So like take Ed and G-Purg, and then I don't know, like a Must Ban Last or something. It just feels spooky. So yeah, he's taking Aiden Ran, which that's going to shut off the Delibet option, because, you know, if he ran skill 3s and then you press buttons with Delibet, it's going to trigger the Aiden counterattack and stuff. But I think Ed is okay. And yeah, I think Ed and General Perkus. So this way, you know, Zeo has to hit one of them. If he wants to, like if he takes Jacko later and wants to boost Jacko, which I assume he wants to take Jacko here given the Karina ban. If he takes Jacko, then he has to use skill 3, which either procs Ed if he uses it on Ed, or if he targets G-Purg, then I get a CR boost, and then Lua cuts, is the idea. He's taking Sharklot, or Summer Break Charlotte. It's funny, everyone calls her Sharklot even though there's no sharks in her picture, right? It just sounds cool. So I'm assuming a Jacko pick is coming. He doesn't have a dedicated Zeo bridge yet. I think he could just skill 1 with Zeo and proc Shark. And she can, I think her skill 1 defense breaks, if I remember correctly. So the scary thing there is if he does that, I guess he like skill 1s into Ed or something with Zeo. That triggers Shark, who then defense breaks. And if my Ed doesn't debuff Ran, like with a miss, then Ran can skill 3 into defense breaks, and then I'd probably die, is my thought there. But maybe not. Maybe I need... Yeah, so that's you see I'm selecting Ran here. But maybe that outcome is okay, and I need to ban Jacko. Because the problem here is he can boost Jacko, and then probably blow up Ed and General Purgus. And I'm not sure if I have enough CR cut to win at that point. Yeah, I guess Jacko is probably the ban. And we get the Ed counterattack, and we get the Briar skill 3 to do damage, and hopefully that kills them. And potentially even General Purgus skills too, right? Because he probably doesn't have enough damage to kill Purgus. Maybe he would if there is defense breaks here. But we resist because we're better, so I guess we just win. Yeah, I think this was an RNG win. I think I misbanned. Should have banned Jacko.
Won't you regret this? You aren't even fit to kiss my feet.
Don't worry.
I'll be the one deciding how this story ends.
I'll show you.
Here we go
Not
for game
bad.
5. The opponent is pre-binning out AOL and Landy. They take the Lua first. We can take the Zeo Spectre.
As long as I have
I think in
something
general,
to
if
protect,
you are playing
I
with
will
this type
never
of pre-bans, you never want to have your opponent get both Lua and
I'm ready.
Stenny. It's a super, super toxic combination. Alright, they're taking, looks like Karina and Aiden in response. So let's see, the options here, I mean, I guess Para's pretty good. It's just kind of obnoxious into Aiden. We can take Ahmed and
Please,
Sid.
have faith in me.
So this answers the Karina.
And my opponent?
Here is nice because it, you know, can buff blocking ridiculous. That's a nice hero option as well.
Finally, my sword has some
I'm
work
gonna
to
just
do.
want to know. I don't like drafting that kind of around until it just feels so bad. Okay, Sipping Ball and Troublemaker Crozet.
Leave it to
So I
me.
think Landy is an okay option here for the last pick. We don't... Yeah, I don't think we can afford to let Ball through because he can reveal Landy once. That's okay. But revealing Landy twice is not okay. Because then she'll die. But if he gets a turn with Lua and reveals Landy, that's not the end of the world because we have skill roll and stuff to protect her for a cycle. But something like Ball, clapping, removing skill roll, pulling her out on top of the Lua strip and reveal, I don't think we can tolerate that. So I think we have to ban the Ball out. And I've heard people are running Troublemaker Crozet on Hilly Glance. So that's like a tech.
Dare defy me?
Not sure if he is or
Your
not. I guess we'll
Emperor?
find out. So we can skill 3 Karina or Trozet.
Those who deny their fate must suffer consequences.
Whoops. Okay, yeah, that is happens. Alright, so that cuts. Now I know that.
This one
So
seems
yeah, I
a
think it was
good
to
match.
go on the Trozet there.
I will not lose.
The good news is we push back Karina far enough that he
You
can't
really want your
bootstrap
blood
to get her
spilled?
return.
So be it.
We could do it just to
Here,
get
cracks of time
defense
and
buff and
space.
put on her, because he gives it to
I'll be
Lua,
the one
and
deciding how
he's doing that
this
so our
story
Ahmed doesn't
ends.
get a turn,
Someday,
which I
you
understand,
will be
but
forgotten, and not a single person will ever
also,
remember your
now
name.
his Karina's just dead.
Shall I attack?
Okay, we can, I think we soul burn on the Karina.
I'll carve you up!
Because if we can get into stealth, that would be super.
Excuse me!
No, we don't.
You aren't even fit to kiss my feet. This is
We
tough.
have to go into
Not
off
just
that
yet.
passive,
You want to try me?
and we can finish off Karina now. Yeah, this will give us pushback. Hopefully we push back the Ahmed or the Aiden, and then
You
Ahmed gets the
disgust
turn. That would be ideal. Okay, nice. Yeah, we get the pushback on Aiden.
Let's fight.
Aiden does have speed buff from the Lua, but our Ahmed is pretty fast, so I think our Ahmed should cut here.
Pay attention, or you might regret
Okay,
it.
yeah, we needed that, because now we can skill
I'll
roll.
protect you. If we must fight.
And Aiden's coming up next, which is perfect. Let's see, who do I want to give Aiden buffs to? It's either Spectre or Sid. I think we give it to Sid, because we're probably going to soul burn Spectre, and she'll just cycle out of the swiftness buff or whatever it's called. I guess we give it to Spectre. Anyways. She's further back on the bar, so that's fine too.
Shall flourish once again.
Are you
I
going
guess,
to
yeah,
provide
no, I don't
some
think it matters.
entertainment?
We give it to him, honestly.
You should really back down.
Take a little
Don't worry,
Cruiser
I'm
to Ezio. So he has to waste his Aiden turn here. He could skill 3. Honestly, if I were him, I probably would.
And my opponent?
That's greedy. Because, like, look, you don't need skill 3 to kill people on my team. They're all squishy. But now I just get to close units for free, so I think that's a misplay.
You aren't even fit to kiss my
He had
feet.
skill 3. To double check.
I fight with the power of all.
Alright, well, our Sid is now stealth, and everyone still has skill now, so that is GG. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you next time.
What cannot be avoided must be overcome.
Is it my turn?
Not bad.
Do you want me to do anything else?